Okay, there we go. Okay, wait, let me make sure. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm good. Okay, wait, let me shut the door. I'll leave the door. Oh, wait, I lost you. Hang on. Hang on. There you are. Where you are. There you are. Okay, so I am doing a Zoom and I'm streaming it over onto YouTube, so I can't see your comments. And I will someday, but I haven't learned that yet. Like, this is the first time I've done this, and I feel a little bit big. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of a big, impressive thing. But I am so excited. My name is Maureen Ship in Saxe, Texas, and I am excited to share with you a simple eye look. I have done the full meal deal over here. My daughter Tamara was like, it's really hard to look at you like that. I'm not going to lie. Like, I feel like you're being sassy with me. And I'm like, And she's like, look, you're doing it again. I'm like, oh. So we are going to do a 1 shadow look, a 2 shadow look, and then a 3 shadow look, and you get to experience the difference. We're actually going to go to 4. So I'm going to tell you what colors we're using. I'm going to do everything on the front end, and then we're going to go through it. So this is crystalline, candlelight, hazelnut, and I chose espresso. So what's the difference between espresso and hot fudge? Hot fudge is a pure brown. Espresso is kind of a little bit taupey. It's a little bit smoky. Hazelnut is pure brown. So it depends on what you want. This shirt in real life is actually a hint taupey. So I went ahead and went with espresso. Why? Because it's going to look so good when I go into the living room after this live. Right. So what we're going to do is we are actually going to start with 1 color. And I am using the brush set, the Essentials brush set. And this is it's the flat one with the rounded brush head. So I'm going to use that one. And I recommend getting an extra one of that so that you can use one for the lid and one for the highlighter. But we're going to start with candlelight, and we are going to apply it. Primer's on. Like, I've done all the things here, and then here we've got primer, cream, all of those things. I pat to get more of a wow effect. And I prefer that look. If you want a more sheer and natural look, you're going to just lightly brush. Now, I do that up here because I look a little bit ridiculous with all of that shimmer up there. It doesn't, like I could when I was younger. I could pull it off, and now it's like, girl, what you doing? I'm like, right. Okay, so now, hang on, switch brushes. Now I'm going to use my angle brush, and I'm going to go into the hazelnut. So you can do this and a little bit up just for a running around, running to the gym, like that kind of thing. If you want to add a second one, because you're like, I might see people, then you're going to go hazelnut here and go all. If you have a puffiness right through here, like I have developed over time, go ahead and bring it all the way across, and then do this a little bit higher. Can y'all see that? Like that. And I anchor it on the top of the lashes, and sometimes I do a fill in, sometimes I don't. It just depends on what I'm doing. And I actually I fade it. This is an extra brush. This is not in the Essential Brush collection, but this one is a smudger brush. And I actually fade the top because see how that just gives a little bit more of an upscale look and a little bit more of a put together and faded out, not like a harsh line. And I do it at this stage, like as each color happens, because this is chromofusion. That's the formula, and it will lock on and it will hang tight. It's like the boyfriend that won't let go. So now I'm going to do espresso. Yes, espresso. And I'm going to go here. And here. And I go about halfway, and then I fade on up. And you can see a little bit of harshness right there. I'm not here for it. Nope. Fade that out. Okay, and then I'm also going to take some espresso, and you can do it with this brush if you like a wider line, or you can do it with this brush. This is the spoolie end for the brows. This is the eyeliner end if you want to do like a tight line under there that's a little bit more exacting and a little bit more defined, and just a little bit more pop. I am going to today do this brush that we just did here. This comes in the Essential Brush Collection, and I'm going to do it down here also. And just smoke that out a little bit. And you fade it onto the hazelnut that you had above. So you kind of have a little bit of hazelnut here moving into the espresso. So it kind of does like a fade, like it's dark and then it lightens up. And then up at the top, we're going to do the crystalline, and you can use one of two things. Like you can use this brush because I told you to get two, or if you're like, the money's not there, I get it. We get it. The reason most of us became consultants. This is the little bitty compact one. It's a little bit more difficult to work with. I'll give you that. But if the numbers aren't there, either consider becoming a consultant because hello, we make a 50% profit on what we sell. That was not why I became a consultant. We make a 50% discount on our sales. That was why I became a consultant. I had 4 babies at home and they were super close in age. Hang on, I feel like, do y'all feel like it's getting darker? I'm not sure what that's about. But anyway, the babies were 1, 3, 4, and 5. And I was like, if I can save on it, why wouldn't I? So that was my grand plan. I had a change of thoughts a little bit later and was like, I can do this. Like, if you'll teach me, I'll do it. So that's when I chose to make the 50% profit. But my decision at square one was a 50% discount. So there is that. And I'm going to fade this just a touch. And now I'm going to take okay, so that is the look. This is this, but without the eyeliner and without the mascara, and definitely without the brow. Definitely without the brow. I do not have one brow lifted. My kids can do that. I can't do that. This is me. So you're like, well, wait a minute, that one's way higher. Yes, God did not give it to me. I pay for it every single day. Best $14 spent. So let's do that. Okay. How are we going to do this? Doing it in a video camera is one of the hardest things ever because it's camera and then it's mirror or something like that. I don't know what it is. It's hard. I poke myself in the eye all the time. That's what I do now. All right. So I start here at the bottom and I do small feather strokes and I connect it to the top here. So let's do that again. Small feather strokes across the bottom, connect it to the top here. Can y'all see that? There's almost like even a dot there. Yeah. And this is actually a little bit lower than what God gave me, but like, I don't know, Ronald McDonald arches are not in right now. So I'm going to do this. And then I bring this down and I stay on top of the hairs. Like you can see the little hairs down there, but like I am right up on top. Okay. And then I start here and I go to the dot. And sometimes I have to angle it this way and all the things, and that's okay. And you're like, oh my gosh, it really is. Yeah, it really is. And then I do a small feather stroke fill in. And I got the hairs in place already with the other brush. And I go a little bit more down. The goal is to go to there. So I go a little bit more down. This one, everybody's retreating back. I'm like, guys, come on. So yeah. Oh, am I covering it up? Wait, there we go. And if you want to watch this again, pretty sure it saves over here. I'm not 100% sure, but we will learn together. And there we go. Okay, so this color that I'm using is black brown because my hair is darker. My hair is darker. So that's black brown. Now, and that's 14. Each eyeshadow is 8 and the compact is 10. So this eye look right now is sitting at about 50 bucks. Yeah. Like for 50 bucks to be able to go from what I was to what I'm becoming. Thank you. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is do the eyeliner, and I'm going to teach you how to use the mechanical pencil on the upper and then how to tight line. And I don't use mechanical pencil necessarily on the lower, but you can. I prefer like a smoky smudged look, but that's just me. It's not right or wrong. Look and see what you like, what you prefer, or ask a friend, hey, I'm doing something different on my eyes. What do you think? And if they're like, I can't tell a difference, and you like it, you prefer it, keep doing it. If they're like, I liked it better when you go back to that, or here's the best question you can ask. I'm trying something different on my eyes, but what would you do? Now, you're only asking this to the person that is killing it on the eye makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you don't go to the person with bad teeth and go, who's your dentist? No, it don't work like that. So I am going to go across, small feather strokes again. Across the top. And then I take the edge and I kick it out and do a little wing. And that's it. Now, that is just applying the eyeliner. And I go to here. I don't go all the way in because it kind of helps open up the eye area. Another thing you can do is remove the corner, and that kind of opens up the eye area. But I don't know. I kind of like a completed look sometimes also. So just play with that and see what you think. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to do is I am going to take it and do what's called a tight line. So it, okay, this is not Mary Kay approved. I am not, but it'll look so good. So good. So you put it under and you fill in the skin with eyeliner. Why? Because it makes, you can't see skin in between there. So it makes the lashes look thicker and it makes them look more prominent. So that little tip is like so fabulous. Okay, so now let's do the mascara. Well, first, before the mascara, and I have a little bit of mascara left on from the day. I just wiped it off. Okay, so finishing spray, best stuff ever. Yeah, I know that there's like this XT thing. Get it. Okay, so the other thing you can do is on this eye, see how it has, see how this is just, I mean, it's nice and it's neutral and it's natural. And that may be for some people. This one has more pop, more like that. So that is actually this brush with finishing spray, hang on, into the crystalline. So you take that and then you pop it right there and it pops that. You can do that a little bit more, whatever you prefer, and create a little bit more of an open look. And once I get my mascara on, it's really going to bring that out. But be careful not to get it on your hazelnut. Keep that hazelnut there if you have puffiness or crepiness right there. Okay, so now let's do mascara. So I am a wardrobe girl. When it comes to mascara, I enjoy wardrobing. So I'm going to start with the Lash Intensity, and then I'm going to finish with Panorama. Why do I do this? I love the ease. I love the application. I love this look, but I love the comb factor, the additional tip coverage, and I like this color. It feels like, I feel like it's a little bit blacker. Mary Kay doesn't say this, but I'm like, I don't know, it's a little bit blacker. But you know what I mean? Like, if you feel like it is, do it, because it's going to make you more confident. You're going to look people in the eye and you'll be like, my eyelashes are the blackest of black. And even if you're not right, if it helps you be your most confident self, and it's not wrong, do it. Okay, may do one more coat. I do love a good coat. Oh yes, I do. Okay, so there is that. Then I'm going to do the bottom to give that a moment to dry. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about how to get started in Mary Kay. There are actually two ways. One way is $30. I almost did that. One way is $30, and that's an e-start, and that stands for electronic start. Do you see how I'm zhuzhing back and forth? That's an electronic start, and that gets you a website for 1 year, plus it gets you the ability to accept credit cards for 1 year, and that comes with signing up. The other way is, so this is 30, e-start, website, plus the ability to accept credit cards. This is 130. That gets you the starter kit. And inside the starter kit is $400+. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. I don't know if you can see all that, but that's straight up yummy. Dawn may have to take me to Walmart. Oh, yeah. So that is 130. And then that gets you the starter kit with over $400 worth of product plus the e-start. Everyone has the same opportunity past that decision, and nothing is required past that decision. So that's what I love about it. And there has never been more ways to sell this product than there is right now. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to apply this lipstick, but I'm going to show you the difference between just applying lipstick and using a lip liner. Do you see? I don't know if you can see, like the bottom lip is a little bit more noticeable. I mean, a little bit more noticeable that it's not as good. The upper lip looks okay, but it still doesn't look as full. This one usually looks, without a lip liner, it looks exponentially smaller. So let's do this. Okay, remember that. And see how I create that lift? It's not normally there. Normally it's like straight. Like, and this side is shorter, this side is longer, and this side does a dip. So I paid for it. Don't judge me. I do like a lip liner. It is age fighting, but it gives it a parameter so that all the lipstick stays in. The lip liner gives it purpose and intention and clarity, like here is where the lips are. And it helps the lips look just a little bit fuller. I'm not talking about ridiculous, but just that little bit of extra oomph. And the colors are super workable, very enhancing to the lip area. I love a lip liner. Like, I'm a brow girl and a lip liner girl. So talk with your consultant, and because a lot of the consultants are working on their pearls of sharing. So when you say, hey, I'll have a 3-minute conversation with your director, or I mean, it may take 5 if everybody's chatty or whatever, but talk with them so that they can earn their pearls, and share with them so that you can get more information. I am so grateful that somebody shared with me. I am so grateful. My life and my children's life is completely different because someone cared to share. You cannot give what you do not have. I did not have personal confidence. And you become like the 5 people you hang around the most. You will not find a more encouraging, loving, building, beautiful group of women than you will in Mary Kay. And I will put my sister consultants up against anybody. It is amazing. And it is an exciting, exciting time. So touch base with your consultant. If there are any of these products that you would enjoy, you can either pay for them, you can get them free by grabbing friends that do not have a consultant and helping her grow her business, and she will reward you with discounted or free products. Or you can say, hey, talk with me about becoming a consultant. And I just want to do it for myself. Or I have big dreams. I saw that lady. I can do it better than her. You're right. You are not wrong. Do it better, do it faster, and have the life of your dreams. That's your dream that was put in your heart. Get it and live it. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Thank you for joining me tonight. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your month.